I supposed to be happy? Texas 51, FAU 17. We won. Hadn't done that in a while. Uh, but this wasn't this. This isn't a step forward for Texas. If you watched that game, which many of you didn't, I don't blame you. But I was there. This is a game that just reaffirms the fact that this is not a good football team. Texas added those 21 points there at the end in the fourth quarter, but this was a game that was a 10-point ball game in the third. Texas on its first possession got it to the goal line, couldn't punch it in, 4 tries, couldn't do it. Next possession, Gideon got that interception inside the 10. We have to take us till fourth down to punch it in. After getting stopped in the goal line a few times, they're on third down. It was just, there were good things that happened, but I can take nothing from the good things that happened tonight because it's such a cop-out. You play Big 12 opponents and you get killed by them, and so you roll in some JV squad from Florida and you slap them around a little bit, and now, Texas, here we come, we found our rhythm. There's no offensive rhythm on this team. There's no defensive intensity on this team. I'm happy the guys won. I know I'm being too critical for them, but it reaffirmed more of the negatives than it showed any of the positives. Because we've watched football enough to know the opponent has a lot to do with the success of your team. And tonight, Florida Atlantic's not a good football team. And Texas wasn't dominant. Texas was, they just had better athletes, which we hadn't been able to say all year until this game. So it reaffirmed the fact that, and I did get to watch Texas A&M play Nebraska, and I am pretty sure and fully expecting a butt-kicking Thanksgiving here in Austin. The Aggies are going to kill us come Thanksgiving. What they've been able to do at College Station, can't say nothing but props to those guys. As I've been saying, I say it against a team with guts. That's a team that knows, that has its flaws, but is able to overcome those and win ball games. And they're still in the Big 12 South championship hunt. It's going to be hard for them. They need some help, but they're in the conversation. And, tonight the offense, Nebraska had a good defense. And so what did Texas A&M do? They won with defense. They got clutch turnovers, kept themselves in the ball game, didn't make those critical mistakes to let Nebraska get ahead, and won the game. And that's a sign of a good football team. That's a team that knows, when one thing's not clicking, you got to do something else. And now next week, Thursday, it won't be 9-6. Watchku and Fuller are going to have wide open lanes that get open, and Tannehill's going to pick us apart. The defense is going to, we have no offense here at Texas. Gilbert, he had some good throws today. The one there to Malcolm Williams at the end, it's not a luck throw. That was a good pass. But it's kind of weird how all these great things come together when you're playing a bad football team. Let's be real here. Texas A&M, they're going to blast Texas. And, we're a team. It is pathetic that we had to beat Florida Atlantic so that we could possibly be bowl eligible if we beat, so that we can stay in the bowl eligible race against Texas A&M. Any team that has to worry about bowl eligibility sucks. And this team doesn't deserve a bowl game. And I'm going to say this straight up because I think Texas is going to get killed Thursday. Texas A&M's a better football team. Right now they're being better coached. They got better athletes. They got a better attitude. They have a winning mindset. All those things Texas doesn't have right now. But even if, and I'm going to say this up front, even if Texas wins Thursday, which I don't think will happen, but if they pull the upset and win, they are still not a better team than Texas A&M. I'm going to say this up right again. even if Texas wins, A&M is still the better team. So, I know, and look, and Longhorns fans, I get it. I know that the Aggies would never say that in the past 10 years, whenever we were clearly the better team and they won a game. But let's be clear-headed about this. Let's not be Aggies about it. They're the better football team, and I fully expect them to whip the dog out of us. And if we do win, I really, Longhorns, I still don't want to hear it, because Texas, we have got a program here that should not be built on one regular season game. If we win against Texas A&M, I'll be happy we won. But that's still not going to take away how terrible this season has been. How just pathetic it's been. You know, to have a team that's now 5-6, just trying to get into the Pinstripe Bowl or what, the new Dallas Football Classic Bowl. It's really just sickening to see it. And I know these guys are young, and they'll be back. I'm still a Garrett Gilbert guy. I think he can get the job done when we get better guys around him. But when you watch them tonight, I don't think, I talked about effort earlier in the season, that this team was arrogant and this team was too full of themselves. I don't think that's the problem. I was wrong. This team's just not good, and I've said this many a time. So, yeah, we won 51-17. The score looks pretty, and you can doll it up all you want, but that wasn't a good football team we played, and we're not a good football team. Texas A&M, and like I said, that after the Missouri debacle for A&M, they could have gone in the tank, and all they've done since then is win ball games and turn their season around. And I truly, there's no sarcasm whatsoever in this video. Texas A&M, I commend that football team for putting what they've done together. It's awesome. It's amazing. I don't like A&M, but I can respect a good football team. I'm not gonna stop talking about how even if after we lose Thursday, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about how the A&M is going to lose their bowl game and lose to Alabama in the national championship, or that Vince Young can't match up with the Trojans. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a few years ago, my bad. But no, I'm not going to do that, because it doesn't matter what A&M does. They're better than us, and we're the worst team in the Big 12 South. No matter what, Tech is better than we are. And I've said this before. Tech's better than we are. Nebraska is better than we are. That was a fluke win. I was pumped about it. I thought we turned the season around. It was a fluke. So that's my thoughts with the Florida Atlantic game. We won. Whoop-de-doo. Just pathetic to see this team fall from playing for the national championship to being happy they beat Florida Atlantic. So this is what happens in the basement, I guess. So congrats to all the other Big 12 teams. Baylor having a good year. Didn't have a good game against Oklahoma today, but Baylor's had a good season. OU stepped up this week. Them and Okie State going to be battling out next week. And Texas A&M. Can't say enough about you guys. And get ready to make some more sawed-off T-shirts, because you're going to whip the dog out of us on Thursday. And we'll hear about it for the next 20 years. But you'll learn this one, because this Texas team sucks. So still going to be there. Still repping the team, but just a bad football team. I'm just ready to watch more basketball. Basketball team was pretty good, so hook 'em, guys. See y'all Thursday.